Welcome back to another review. After the failure of the Nintendo GameCube and the success of the Nintendo DS, Nintendo tried to do something a bit different. And a better thing. I mean, it's the best-selling console, the best-selling Nintendo console. Console, not handheld, console. So, yeah. And what would that be? That would be the Nintendo Wii. With 101 million units sold, it is the best-selling Nintendo console. It's okay. It's okay. At the time, it was revolutionary, like the code name was, the Revolution. And it really was. Why? Well, let's go through the history of that console and how it became one of the best, coolest consoles to one of the most polarized consoles. We're going to go through history, my story, and the games. Maybe some extra stuff on the way, too. It was said around 2005 that Nintendo was making a new console. Specifically, one that would adapt the ability of motion controls. And I got a download update. Let me just clear that out. Okay. So yeah, it would involve motion controls during some ways, some games. It turned out to be almost all games, so that's a thing. And during E3 of 2005, maybe it was 2006, least likely to be 2006, it was shown off as the Nintendo Wii. And one of its launch titles would be Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, which was also the last first-party game for the GameCube. So yeah, after around 2006, everything went insane. New Smash Bros. Was coming out. A Mario Kart Wii was a thing. Motion controls. A 3D Mario game in space. Backwards GameCube compatibility, which is pretty neat itself. And many channels, including the introduction of the Mii channel. The Mii channel. Those were the good old days. No, they weren't. And the best part was it had online mode. Even though I can't really show much of online mode because I don't have technology right now. And also, it's been shut down. It was kind of a problem at some parts and horrible on many others. The part where it's also one of its launch titles was Wii Sports, and that boosted sales. In fact, Wii Sports is one of the best-selling games of all time and the best-selling Nintendo game, with 82 million units sold, and probably going higher because, you know, soccer moms still buy this product, not the Wii U, not the Switch. Nope, it's just the Wii, because it had sports. It's a sport console. So the basics are, you have this weird disc thing. This time, the discs aren't small, nor they're cartridge. They're an actual disc with lots of memory stored into it. And then under here, this flip, you got the sync to sync some other controllers in, and you also got an SD. You also got this eject button, which, you know, since it's not a cartridge or an open disc, it pushes out the game, and, you know, you grab it or push it in or whatever. And then you got a reset and power button. I kind of don't understand what the reset is. I think it's more supposed to, like, just in case we get stuck in game or something's going on with the Wii, you could just reset it. That's a bit helpful. And then you got the power button. Turning it on, turning it off, obviously. You got these weird things. I honestly don't know what they do. Besides these three main things, you just plug them into the TV to play games. I don't know what the USB does. You also have the small fan, and it's kind of cute. I know it's an inanimate object or whatever. I don't care. It's an object that doesn't even live. It's a non-living thing. But I don't know. Small things are kind of cute, and it's a small fan, so it's kind of cute. Look at cutesy. I have weird things with cuteness. And then on top, the most famous part of the Wii, GameCube backwards compatibility. This thing was a lifesaver because we didn't get a GameCube for Christmas of 2015. So instead, but I realized this part was a GameCube, and I was like, I can play Mario Kart Double Dash on this thing. I can play Smash Bros. Sunshine. It's a lifesaver. I gotta say that. Now, it kind of peaked around 2008, primarily with the release of Smash Bros. and Mario Kart Wii, the two things that basically broke online on the game, on the Wii. Yeah. And it kind of started dying around 2011 when they announced the Wii U, stuff like that. Even though many people thought the Wii U was supposed to be a part for the Wii, it wasn't. And that's why it was a hot-selling garbage hot seller. But that's another story. And the Wii kind of just died down around 2012. Last game I can physically... The last game was Pikmin 2, which was a ported new play control. So yeah. I forgot what the last Wii game was that wasn't a port of the GameCube. One of them was Mario Party 9 and Rhythm Heaven Fever, so that's it. I think there was also Pokemon one. You got me. You got me. You got me. So yeah, it kind of just died down around 2012, early 2013. For the Wii U, still hot garbage. It's still good. The sales, horrible, hot garbage. Itself, great. That will be for another review. So let's talk about my story. I got it around probably 2010. I can't remember because it was at my stepfather's house, and you know, I only had it for like a couple months. And one of the games was Mario Kart Wii and New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That was it. That was it. That was it. The only game I have in that is still Mario Kart Wii, and I had to buy that. Well, no, we bought it. Yeah. You're stupid. And then we kind of lost it, and then we went back, so I kind of played on it a bit more. Yeah, we had financial problems. Thanks for the house market, boomers, baby boomers. Baby boomers ruin everything. That's society. But let's not talk about the corruption of our country and about the Wii still. Around early 2015, I think it was around summer 2015, my uncle's friend decided to give us the Wii because he doesn't want it anymore. Like, who wants a Wii at the age of 35 when you're not doing YouTube videos? You're getting money off of it. I don't get any money because I'm under the age of 18 or 16. Who cares? So yeah, I got it, and one of the games was Wii Sports, and a Deal or No Deal game. Just bought one, and then around like September of 2015, I got Super Mario Galaxy and Mario Kart Wii. Going good, right? Well, my Wii thing kind of went down because GameCube, I wanted lots of GameCube games. They were expensive though, so you should have gotten like more Wii games than GameCube. I don't care. I don't care, man. I don't care. I was just in love with the GameCube around 2017. I'm still in love with it a lot. It's just, I gotta buy different games that are not on a console that's almost 18 years old. 18 years old, eh? Can stick my dick in the GameCube cartridge. Okay, let's get serious. And then around early January 2017, like I said, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, Super Mario Sunshine, and I got Super Paper Mario for the Wii. And obviously, it was from my dad, like I told you a million times. So yeah, I haven't completed this, and I'm trying to, but the disc isn't working for some reason. Everything is good about it. There's no scratches. There's only small smushes or whatever. That's it. Otherwise, it's A-okay. So, I don't see its problem there. I don't know. I should call Nintendo support this week. In fact, I should do it before school starts. I have no idea when that starts. Jeez. And then around, and then it wouldn't be till like around 2018, around, oh my god. Actually, no, it was May 2017. I got Super Mario Galaxy 2. Woo! I thought that game was going to be hot garbage. But, nope, of course, we'll talk about it later. And then around of April of 2018, I tried finding Rhythm Heaven Fever and I found Super Smash Bros. Brawl, so I decided to get that. It was only $30, so why not get it? And then May 2018, I got Rhythm Heaven Fever, and that's the last Wii game for now. Yeah, and I think I'll get more Wii games. The only problem why I'm having problem with the Wii is because 90% of the games are shovelware, aka shitty games. Shitty games. You didn't hear that the first time. And that's raining. God dang it, dude. And now let's talk about games that aren't shovelware and good games besides this bottom one. This one will go to hell. So yeah, I guess we'll start from newest to oldest. This game, Rhythm Heaven Fever. For a rhythm music game, it's actually really nice. But when you compare it to all the other Wii games, it falls a bit steep. But it's fun during times. I cannot complete Remix 10 though, so that's a thing. Yeah, also I don't understand what she has to do with the game. I don't know if she's like Tap Trial's sister, whatever. I'm not doing theories right now. Yeah, it's a good game. GG. I'm not throwing it. No, that's too far. Super Mario Galaxy, aka the game that I hated and then I loved it. It's a really nice game actually, to the Super Mario Galaxies. It's just it can't beat the first one. It cannot beat the first one. No matter what, this game will never beat the first one. But it's a good sequel. It's one of the best sequels actually I've ever played. It's really nice. It had lots of new stuff like Yoshi being playable, Luigi not being playable, reaching 120 stars. 240 stars total. The other 120 we don't talk about. Yeah. I didn't say if I recommend. Kind of recommend if you're into rhythm games, music stuff. Yeah. This game would really recommend because it's a nice game. A nice one, and it's a Nintendo Select. I'm good with the Nintendo Selects, honestly. At least they're better than than geez, I don't want to say it. At least better. Ooh, that is not good. At least it's better than. Shut up. I don't even know what I'm saying. At least better than Players Choice. Sorry, the lightning kind of confused me. And now, the game that broke Mario sales. So, last time we had a good Mario game, Super Mario Bros. 46 million units. 39 million units, guys. This is the second best selling Mario game. And it's online. This is the main reason why it sold so well. Online. And the many controller ways and the character stuff, but it's mostly online. Oh, what's so good about this game, huh? I can understand why this game's horrible. The items is broken. The balance is unbalanced. The AIs are absolutely horrible. But yeah, it's just too bad they shut down the online service. But at least it saves millions from freaking from Rainbow Road. What I recommend, it's not the best Mario Kart game. I even think Super Circuit's better than this one, even though I barely played Super Circuit. But it's an okay. If you're into the Mario Kart series, I would recommend Wii games. It's a choice. It's pretty cheap now since it sold so well. But yeah. And this game online was actually pretty good. There was barely any lags, but the next one. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I have not finished this one yet because, I don't know, I'm not into the Subspace Emissary. In fact, it's my least favorite Super Smash Bros. Game. Sure, it sold 22 million units. Sure, it did well. Sure. Why is this the best-selling Smash Bros. Game, for real? Whatever. Hey, this game was actually pretty good, though. The characters are good. The only thing in the third, they allowed third parties, Snake and Sonic. October 10th, 2007. And the whole world went nuts. And yet, this game's still rated T and not E10 and up. Please let Ultimate be teens. I know it's teens and not E10 and up, but really, Smash Bros. Is more of a teens game. Online. Okay. This was Super Smash Bros. Online in a nutshell. Ooh, that's not good. Frick. Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna have camera problems now. Shouldn't have done that. I'm a dumbass for doing that. I'm dumb for doing that. How dumb am I? 90% retarded. Let's hope this can still bounce. Yeah, this can bounce pretty well. Okay. It's only one stick anyways. It's not two sticks. So that's... Why did I do that? Whatever. You could basically get these for like $4, $2. But yeah, that's basically Super Smash Bros. Online. It lagged so much. I didn't even have online, and I knew this game online was gonna suck. But how do you not know? How do you not know how the online was if you never even went online? Videos. This game would lag so much, and even at times would freeze and boot you off the online. but yet it pulled it off, and yet it was a damn well good thing for some reason. It was good on paper, but it executed poorly. Luckily, 3DS and Wii would say that it did have a bit of lag, but most of the times it was really nice. Now let's talk about the second best Mario game, Super Mario Galaxy. There's a reason why I prefer this one over Galaxy 2, is because this game isn't really linear at all. There's not a lot of platforms, like flat platforms, and you can go around in circles a lot. That was a neat thing. Sphere walking, also as it's known. That was also introduced in the tech demo of Super Mario 128 too. That's neat. And yeah, this game is just good. Oh yeah, I'm getting off topic. I wouldn't really recommend it. That's my thoughts. This game is a recommend. It's a must. Oh my gosh, this game's so good. This knows they went their way out with this game. They acted like this was the last Mario game ever created. The music, the characters, the settings, everything about it. Holy cow! And Luigi was back. Luigi was playable in this game. Sure, it was 120 stars, but hey, Luigi's playable. It's a must. It's a must. It's really cheap because it sold like 12 million units. Sold better than that game. But yeah, it's a must. It's a must. If you're into the Mario series or love Nintendo, this is a must game. A must game. A must game. It's better than the original Paper Mario. No, don't attack me just yet. I said the original Paper Mario, not Thousand Year Door. Why? Because I haven't played Thousand Year Door yet, so I can't really say this. But it's the third best one. Second being Sticker Star, and the first being Color Splash. Millennials, modern Sticker Star, modern games aren't good. Look at when I was young. I was into the Super Mario platformer games. So when I saw Sticker Star, it looked almost familiar, just with changes. And I was like, "Oh, nice! I wanna get into the Paper Mario series." And that was my first game. If I owned a Wii, this could have been my first game, but no. Yeah, this game is still really good. Besides the many problems with it, specific bosses, the damage, and the way I can't play on it anymore. Like I want you to look at this. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this disc at all. I don't see no scratches at all. Nothing. Nothing. And yet I still somehow can't play on it. I am almost done with this game and it won't let me play on it. I don't know. This isn't recommended though. Not if you're into the Paper Mario series, this isn't recommended. For entitled Wii games, it's okay. It's kind of recommended. It's not the best one, it's the black sheep of the Paper Mario series, so yeah, but it's an okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's an okay game. It's okie dokie. And now, shovelware number 1,000,000. If you're gonna throw a party, it's even if you were throwing a party or you want to buy shit games, this do not buy. It's worse than shit. It is diarrhea. The only reason why I play this sometimes is if the internet's down and I don't feel like playing Subspace Emissary. Look how realistic the graphics are. And look at the back. Look and then back. This is fake. This was a scam. I don't know why my uncle's friend got this. It is not okay. Yeah. So, how do I think of the console? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Many people like it, others hate it. It's an okay console. Some of the games are good. Some are really great. Super Mario Galaxy. And there are the bad ones. So that was the Wii review. This is probably going to be the shortest, unless the Wii U is shorter, because, you know, the Wii U's hot garbage. So, yeah. And that's basically it. The Wii was a cool thing. During the beginning, it was really awesome halfway through, and then just kind of died out at the end. Also, although the motion control was at its finest, this was the best motion control. The Kinect, although it did use your body, it sucked in so many ways. And then the PS to copy off just with light. I love how everything's a copy off, because when you copy a gimmick, it's basically like, oh, you're affiliate. I mean, PlayStation is very infamous for copying off many things. Analog control, probably DualShock. I'm probably wrong about that one. Motion control. And don't say the what about the iToy? Because that wasn't really motion control. That was more body thing. And plus, it sold very poorly, so don't really count. And then they kind of copied off this, and their next console is probably going to copy off the Wii U gimmick or the Switch's gimmick. I don't know. I don't care. They're just infamous for that. Xbox just wanted to do it, except kind of change it up, aka Kinect. Kinect is. But yeah, it's an okay console altogether. The motion controls are the best. Even though this part is kind of like a NES, it always comes with a nunchuck, so that's good. And it's GameCube backwards compatibility, so you don't have to spend $30 for a GameCube console. You could just buy a Wii for like $5 at your local GameStop. Even though GameStop's gonna be the next Toys R Us in the next year or two. That's true. That is fact, guys. That is fact. And although it didn't play DVD, main successors were the online and the code motion controls. Duh. New gimmicks are always going to get people's attention. Besides the Wii, that thing. Also, before we end off, I have to make the joke. Sorry, it's a famous joke in the Wii community. I have to. It's an infamous joke in video gaming culture. It just had to happen. That's weird. Yeah, it really is kind of weird. Die. Did I say die? I meant die, for real. Don't kill yourself, mate. Don't. Anyways, this is the end. I hope you liked it. Yeah, and if you're wondering why I wear the same shirt, shut up. Please just shut your mouth.